everyone, welcome back to the Stitches and Scribbles channel. My name is Erin and today I'm crocheting an axolotl. So if you don't know what an axolotl is, it's a water-dwelling salamander. And they've been quite popular on the internet for the last couple of years just because they look like real-life Pokemon and they're cute but kind of funny looking. So I decided that I should add some to my craft fair collection of things that I sell at vendor events. And I happened to find a no-sew axolotl pattern that was free on Instagram. So I decided to test it out today. This is the first time I'll be testing a pattern from Instagram directly. And by that I mean like the directions for the pattern were in the picture post from a free pattern account that I started following a few weeks ago. So I'm just going to dive right into this project. For my main color, I have the Bernat Baby Blanket Sparkle in the color Rose Glow Sparkle, so it's a corally pink color. And then you also need a contrast color to do the edge of the frills. So I got the Bernat Baby Blanket Sparkle in the color Moonlight Sparkle, which is kind of an off-white. I also have a black Bernat blanket to do the eyes and the mouth, and I will be using an 8mm crochet hook today. In addition to that, I also have some polyfill that I'll use to stuff the axolotl, as well as some flat gardening marbles that I like to use to weigh down my plushies. So I think that's it. I'm just going to dive right into the pattern and give you updates as I go. Alright, so I have finished the head and started the neck, and I'm kind of looking ahead at the pattern just to see what's coming up. So it looks like in order to create the axolotl's legs, you do it by working cluster stitches, so they're kind of just like little nub arms and legs. I also noticed that the frills that would be by the ears are done with surface crochet. So I don't know if I would have really labeled this as a no-sew pattern. I get that you're not actually like sewing any of the pieces together, but I was kind of expecting it to be done all in one piece because of that title. So if you're going to make this, I guess just keep in mind that you'll be doing some surface crochet on the head to create the frills, and it also looks like you do on the tail as well. Yeah, there's a row around the base of the tail as well. But so far, not too bad for the pattern. I've probably been working on this for about a half an hour, and it looks like the body continues to be smaller than the head. So I'm guessing in total this project will be about an hour and a half. Let's dive back in. Alright, so here's what the body looks like once it's done. So now all I have left to do is the frill around the tail and the frills at the ears, and then creating the face. Alright, here is the finished axolotl. So I do really like this pattern. I think that there are a couple adjustments I would make in the future. So first of all, the way that you surface crochet the ear frills on, it leaves some little tiny gaps between each frill. So I would probably go back and adjust those or sew them down in between. But I think the pattern turned out pretty good. I also would recommend sewing on the eyes before you stitch up the head because it's a lot easier that way. But this little guy is going to be added to my vendor stash of things that I sell, and hopefully he'll go home with somebody, maybe even this week. Thanks so much for watching. I will leave the information for the pattern in the description box below in case you want to make your own. And I would really appreciate a like, a comment, and a subscribe to help boost my channel. I'm really close to being a part of the YouTube Creator Fund. I think that's what it's called. A YouTube partner. Close to being a YouTube partner. So if you could boost my video by leaving some interaction, that would be great. Also, if you want to follow me on other social media, that information will be in the description box below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.